What's the worst that could happen?
Not everybody on Olympus is a total disappointment, Zagreus. Why, someday maybe you could meet Callisto. She goes hunting with me all the time. Bet you don't see many woodland nymphs down there.
Shield grows stronger. Where now? Louts. For Charon. That damn wretched sneak. Stay out of my way next time.
I warn you, Zagreus, best not to make attempts to grow much closer with me thus. I'm much your elder, after all, and you're my little sprout. What say we keep it that way, hmm?
Regardless, I accept this message. Thank you, mate. The power of the gods. I bet it's Meg again. Oh, good. No murder. Zagreus. My name is Zagreus. Can you say that to Tiffany? No murder. Zagreus. Murder, sir. Can't do that. Whatever I call it. I can't. She's a bit much. Blood.
Enjoy the searing heat of asphodel.
Keepsakes hold power. Let's go up. Check. Asphodel. He's back.
Another go up to the surface, boss? I might suggest you be very quick about it, and might give you this.
Now here goes. I'll take another. Pleasure doing business. I feel fabulous. Oh, I'm just fine. Thank you for asking, mate.
That you are moving right along, almost at an uncanny pace. I wonder how you got to be so fast. Aquatic exercise?
Let's go, team. All aboard. Come on, then. More coming. The underworld's power. Don't spend it all in one place, mate. The sea god's might. I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Learning. Fermenting. Like that. That's all the heads. Another bounty. Got it. Never been a finer shield.
What again? I expected more from the Exalted.
All mine. Always a pleasure, Charon.
You know my father and my uncle by now, right, Zagreus? I don't know which of them is worse. I mean, superior. Superior, despite technically spending most of his time in the seas beneath Olympus. Isn't that right, Uncle?
Oh, Artemis, you needn't boast a little Hades there on my account. Besides, whether you're in the sea, above it, or beneath, makes little difference to your measure as a god. You two are young as yet. Keep at it, and you'll soon be practically as great as I.
Hey. Duo power. Cheers, mate. Split us. Looks like a good batch. Sure, why not? Lost it.
It has been long enough since my last fight.
Not yet. I'm out.
Not finished.
Not now.
I yield.
I beat the bull of Minos.
There, dearest. You'll tell me all your troubles just as soon as you arrive, so let's just get you out of there for now.
Combined might. I hear something.
Death approaches. Don't have much time, but let me see if I can pitch in. Who wants to be the first to die again?
Not me.
With me.
the fee? Much better. Asterius, Theseus.
Waste not more words with this one, King. Let's fight.
I can't.
I shall have to have a word with our king, Theseus.
Tell him I said hi. Let's think about this. Done. Thanks. Tasty, sort of. Olympus, I accept this message. Down the chute. No thanks. fast this time. Cerberus can never get enough of this stuff.
Goes down smooth.
You hungry, Cerberus? I bet you are. Fish. Stonewall. Time to mess with my weapon.
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
I can go. Bye. Nice night, no?
You've slipped by Cerberus again, I see. Then draw your weapon, boy. I meant darkness. Of the underworld, heed me, and rise from the earth to do my bidding. I'll see you back at home. You fought well.
Yes. In the name of Hades. Looks like a good spot. You're mine. Hey, it's a bass. Blood of the Titans.
The favor doing Zagreus then walks into a chamber black as night, but with a blood-red pool, and from it comes a voice which says, "Would you mind diving in these waters, Prince?" To which the prince replies, "Oh, sure."
No.
Not bad at all, really.
Hello? Signed you in. You're good to go.
Thought I had.
Honored to have met you, great Achilles, our royal guard. Good to know whom to turn to should anything run afoul around here. So it was you who instructed my son in the martial ways.
Indeed, Your Grace. He was a talented student. If only you could have seen his progress. Surely you would have been very proud.
I am proud. You know, you were already quite the name back on the surface when I lived upon Olympus. I should think your legend spread much farther still since then.
Oh, I doubt that. Although, thank you, Your Grace.
What is it with the generosity lately? Look, I'll just stash this with the rest if you really don't have a better thing to do with it than dump it off on me.
Hey, that's an idea. One of these days or nights, we'll have enough of this stuff to throw a feast to make all of Olympus jealous. Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
What else can we do to contain you, I wonder?
Good chat, Father. Approved. If anybody needs to see their own reflection down the hall, well, now they can.
Leave that poor contractor alone.
Here's the fee. Perhaps Death Incarnate would like to take a load off every now and then.
Appreciate that.
Thanatos would never sit down on the job.
I don't suppose the name Skelly happens to mean anything to you, does it, Nyx?
It means nothing to me at all, my child. Though, why do you invoke such names within this house? Who is this Skelly, and what do you presume is the connection that exists between us?
Oh, well, essentially he's an animated skeleton who shows up just outside my bedchambers and lets me practice with my weapons on him. I sort of figured that you put him up to it. So it wasn't you?
Achilles moves throughout these chambers under my own shroud, if you must know. And thus you have in your possession the infernal arms. But I have not exerted further influence than that. Is this skeleton to be trusted, then?
I think so. I don't know. He seems all right.
Your Highness! Prince Zagreus? I just wanted to say something. If you have a little time, I know you're really busy. I can come back.
Wait, no, now's fine, of course. What is it, Dusa? I'm not so busy, by the way, and always happy to check in. Wait, is something wrong?
No. It's just the opposite. I can't believe you helped me with the lounge. I don't think anyone has ever helped me out like you did, cleaning up after Cerberus and the new rug and the kitchen and just all of this.
It was my pleasure, really. All of us use the lounge, don't we? This house can really be a lot, but in the lounge here, things are easier a bit, I think. I'm so glad we have you watching over it.
You really mean that, Prince? But you don't know what this means to me. I'm finally caught up on work. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this extra time. I have to go and plan everything out.
Take care now. The wretched broker did it. Let's have a bat's eye view. That trout in there seems to be doing fine. What's for breakfast? I'm much obliged. Was bound to happen, really. Deuce has got everything under control, I hope. I can do better. Maybe the other. Felt that, I think. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
This look like a shoulder to cry on to you, boyo?
Maybe this one. Hades.
Built all 2 points on that speed, pal. Peace.
I missed you, room.
You're going back there? You made it.